A small block slides with a velocity of 0.5 root gr on a horizontal frictionless surface as shown in the figure. The block leaves the surface at point C. Calculate the angle theta at which the block leaves. Now over here, first of all, if the block is at this point, okay, when it arrives at point B, its velocity is equal to root gr. At point C, it will have certain velocity, but let me see the forces first. The force at this point will be equal to the normal force, okay, will be equal to the normal force. There will be mg in the vertically downward direction. If this angle is theta, this angle will also be equal to theta. So there will be mg sine theta in this direction, and there will be mg cos theta along this direction, okay, mg cos theta along this direction. Let us say that it loses contact at point C. When it loses contact, even before it loses contact, at any particular point, mg cos theta minus n will be equal to the resultant force mv square divided by r. Will be equal to the resultant force mv square divided by r. When it loses contact at the surface C, the normal force becomes 0. So mg cos theta will be equal to mv square divided by r. So m and m will get cancelled out over here. V square will be equal to rg cos theta. Let this part be as it is. Okay, let this be the first equation and let this part be as it is. Now over here, we can say that we have to calculate the height over here. Okay, we have to calculate the height over here. If this radius is r, this distance over here will be equal to r cos theta. Okay, this distance, that is, let us say this point is D. Okay, the perpendicular distance, the OD will be equal to r cos theta. O to B, this entire distance is equal to r. So basically the height difference will be equal to r minus r cos theta. Okay, the height difference between point B and D will be equal to r minus r cos theta. Okay, basically this is the height difference between point B and D. Now over here we will use the law of conservation of energy, that is, total energy at point B will be equal to total energy at point C. Okay, total energy at point B will be equal to total energy at point C. Point B, there will be two energies, which is the kinetic energy, that is half mvb square, where vb is the velocity at point B, plus mgh, okay, or mgh, or let me write it as it is. Okay, let this be the equation number 2, which I will use later. And total energy at point C will be equal to half mvc square. Now vc is, we have already found out, root g rg cos theta. Now it is given that the velocity at point B is given as 0.5 root gr. Okay, if you read over here, velocity at point B is given as 0.5 root gr. So when I square that part, it will be equal to 0.25 gr. Okay, it will be equal to mgh. So there will be plus over here. So it will be equal to mgr 1 minus cos theta. It will be equal to mgr 1 minus cos theta, which will be equal to half mv square. So half m can be written as v square can be written as rg cos theta. So it will be equal to rg cos theta. So basically we have to find out the value of theta. Before we find out the value of theta, mgr will get cancelled out everywhere. So basically it will be equal to 0.25, which is equal to 1 by 4, which is equal to 1 by 8. Okay, plus it will be 1 minus cos theta will be equal to cos theta divided by 2. So when I shift this term on the right hand side, if I rearrange this term, it will be equal to 9 by 8 is equal to 3 by 2 cos theta. So over here 2 4s are, 3 3s are. So basically cos theta will be equal to 3 by 4, or say 0.75. Let us see if we have any option over here. Yes, that is option number B, that is cos theta is equal to 3 by 4, or theta will be equal to cos inverse of 3 by 4.